Are you gonna miss us when you gotta go to school?
Well, that's the first time I've heard that. And I don't know what to say. but again, you know, it's all love.
Teyana Taylor, once seen as one of Kanye West's most promising discoveries, now finds herself in one of the hardest moments of her life. Behind the fame and the glamorous image people were used to seeing, a heavy mix of personal and legal problems has taken over her world. A messy divorce, leaked papers, and non-stop talk about her choices have all come together at the same time. Her fans are watching as her public reputation is challenged, her private life is picked apart, and her hopes for a strong comeback feel uncertain. Many have started asking how someone who once looked unshakable ended up tangled in arguments, court fights, rumors, and broken trust. What people really want to know is whether she can pull through and rebuild her life once more. Teyana didn't rise to fame overnight. Her journey was built on talent and a strong work ethic from the start. Before most people even knew her name, she was already building a reputation as a dancer, model, and performer. Her confidence stood out in every room she walked into.
I want you to hear the album, and I want you to see these pieces that Iman designed for my next tour. Of course, the Harlem in me is like, I'm getting on that album. I ain't tell him that, but I got up. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't even wake up that early, and it was God, because I don't even know what made me even like happen to get up and check my email, randomly check.
That fire inside her caught the attention of Kanye West, who didn't just spot a young artist, he saw someone he could create with. When she joined Good Music, her career began to transform. She wasn't just another hopeful singer trying to be heard. She became someone Kanye trusted with ideas, vocals, and creative input on his projects.
Immediately, he was showing me the clothes, and I was like, he was like, see, I knew you appreciate it. Like, you know, you just need that one friend that get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with Rel. When I first met him, we had on the same exact sneakers and some cargo shorts. Like, yeah, all the way there. He started playing like, can we get one? So he was like, yeah, I'm humming and shit. I'm like, you know, ad-libbing and shit. Like, so he listened, he was like, oh, like, so you say, you want to go to the booth and just listen to the drive? I was like, yeah.
Something changed for her when she appeared in the Fade music video. The moment that video dropped, people all over the world noticed her. Her energy, her style, and the way she carried herself made it clear that she was more than a supporting act. She was a star in her own right. Audiences connected with her instantly, and many felt that Kanye had helped her finally step into the spotlight she deserved. But being seen and being supported are not always the same. Even with all her skill, Teyana often felt like the industry didn't fully value her. She sensed that no matter how hard she worked, she wasn't getting the push that other artists received. That feeling stayed with her and grew stronger as time passed. It became clear that she wasn't someone willing to stand quietly in the background. She wanted her voice to be heard, even if the path forward meant fighting through problems along the way. In 2020, she surprised everyone when she stepped away from music. At first, people thought she was simply taking time off, but her decision was tied to deeper issues behind the scenes. She later explained that she felt stuck and underappreciated in a business that expected everything from her while giving very little in return.
Guest became an overnight sensation after appearing in Kanye West's new music video, Fade. Please welcome real life hot topic, Teyana Taylor.
I seen her in that Kanye video. I was like, what the f going on? Like, that was the time, right? That was when she became a woman, right? When we seen that video, I was like, holy shit. I was at the awards when they played that shit. You know, they played
that was the time,
awards, right?
Yeah, that was.
I was in there watching. I said, what the f? I was like, yo, this is crazy. And
She loved making music, but she didn't feel supported by her label. Her projects, she said, were released without proper promotion, leaving her hard work overlooked again and again. This wore her down over time. She didn't hide any of this. She was honest about her frustrations with Good Music, telling fans that she wasn't leaving because she lacked passion. She was leaving because she needed to protect her peace. She also wanted to focus on her daughters and her mental well-being.
Felt like, you know, the label wasn't really hearing me and seeing me. I felt underappreciated, you know? So I'm like, for my mental health, my mental well-being, and to stay, you know, strong for my kids, like, let me just put this on ice.
Fans didn't understand her decision at first, but she held her ground. She said stepping back doesn't mean giving up. Sometimes it means creating space to return stronger. And in her mind, it was a break she needed, not a farewell. As much as people followed her career, they also kept a close eye on her personal life. Her marriage to NBA player Iman Shumpert was a big part of her public identity. For years, they were seen as a strong pair, two successful people raising a family while handling the pressure of fame. Their chemistry and family moments often went viral, and many admired the way they seemed to support each other. But by 2024, their relationship had come apart. The end of their marriage caught many off guard, and it quickly became obvious that their separation wouldn't be easy or quiet. Court filings, gossip on social media, and talk about money and custody all started spreading online. What should have stayed private turned into a public spectacle. The divorce didn't only affect her family life, it also threatened to distract from her work and shift attention away from everything she had been building professionally. With everyone watching, people wondered whether she could handle the growing pressure and still move forward with her plans. Just when she seemed ready to start fresh, another wave of trouble hit. After she was
Signed him for a couple of years, and I just don't think I was at that place. I don't think I was ready. I think timing is everything. God's timing is everything. That's the most important. Yes, and it's crazy because when I was younger, I used to get so frustrated, like, why is he not doing anything with me? Like, what is it that I'm doing wrong?
Seen with her new partner, actor Pierre, talk began to spread about the settlement from her divorce. Claims surfaced online suggesting that personal details from the case had been leaked. These were things that should have stayed between the two of them and the court. Teyana responded right away. She explained that the papers circulating online were not a deal she had agreed to. She said there had been no negotiation and that the only things she received were court-ordered. But by the time she cleared it up, the damage had already been done. People were already discussing the documents, trying to figure out who shared them and why. Teyana wasn't willing to let it slide. To protect her privacy and her family, she filed a petition in court accusing Iman Shumpert of leaking confidential information. She asked the judge to consider a fine and a short jail sentence as consequences. She said this wasn't about revenge. It was about control. Control over her life, her story, and her boundaries. Suddenly, fans and media outlets found themselves choosing sides, trying to understand the situation and the intentions behind the leak. This turned into a stressful, very public battle. While dealing with court pressure, she also had to watch people online dissect everything she posted or said. Every appearance and every message was turned into a new discussion about her life. Iman didn't stay quiet either. His legal team denied everything. They said he had, followed every court rule, and had never shared anything with the media. They insisted that the stories spreading online were only rumors. The situation soon grew into something bigger than a disagreement in court. It turned into a public face-off, with people picking sides and social media breaking down every rumor and screenshot. Each new post or interview added a different twist, and the story kept spreading. Teyana's legal action made one thing clear. She wasn't willing to let her private matters be used against her, and she expected whoever crossed that line to be held responsible. Even with constant denials from Shumpert's side, a lot of doubts remained. The timing of the leak made many people wonder why it happened right when she was gaining attention again. Was it an accident, or was someone trying to affect her momentum? The questions didn't fade, and the tension between the two sides only grew stronger. While this noise kept building, Teyana had to stay focused. She wasn't only handling a legal fight, she was trying to protect her family, manage her public image, and keep moving forward in her career at the same time. Through all the drama, Teyana has been clear about her motives. She isn't trying to send anyone to jail for an extended period. Her goal is to put an end to the chaos and keep her personal life protected. She explained that the petition against Iman Shumpert isn't out of bitterness. It's about setting limits and making sure her privacy isn't violated again. She's also speaking out against people calling her a gold digger. Teyana has stressed that she built her career on her own, paid for her tour bus, replaced her damaged cars, and has always handled her finances herself. The idea that she's using anyone for money or attention, she says, isn't true at all. She hasn't held back when it comes to calling out the media either. She believes entertainment sites twist her words just to get clicks, and that they turn her personal matters into sensational stories for views. She says much of what people see online doesn't reflect what she actually said or what she really meant. Despite all this noise, she continues to stay calm and focused. She's working on taking back control over her story, planning her next moves carefully, and keeping her family close. While others argue and analyze every detail, she's quietly preparing for what comes next. Even with everything happening around her, Teyana isn't slowing down. In 2025, she's stepping back into the spotlight with a new project called Escape Room. This isn't just another album for her, it's a chance to reclaim her voice. It reflects what she's been through, how she's grown, and how determined she is to create art on her own terms. Her fans are waiting to see whether this marks a bold new start for her career. She's not limiting herself to music either. She's returned to acting and taking on roles that show a different side of her talent. Each project helps her widen her reach and prove that she's more than just one thing. Her ability to grow in different areas shows that the obstacles she's faced haven't stopped her. Instead, they've shaped the way she's moving forward. Her comeback is personal, not just professional. She's showing that even when life becomes messy, you can use it to fuel something new. With her private life being talked about so openly, this new chapter is also a way for her to take back control over her art, her story, and her future. Now that she's back in the public eye, people are asking whether this is simply the result of a difficult divorce being played out online, or if something deeper is happening. The leaked papers coming out right after she was seen with Pierre made many question the timing. Was it random, or was someone trying to stir things up? People are also analyzing her approach. Is she defending her personal life, or is she shaping her comeback with careful timing while everyone is watching? Every message she posts seems measured, balancing honesty with caution. There's also the question of her personal life moving forward. Can she build a new relationship when the past keeps resurfacing in the headlines? Can she protect her family, her name, and her career all at once? These questions keep audiences hooked, waiting for the next update. In the end, Teyana's story isn't just about court papers or gossip. It's about strength, smart choices, and surviving in an industry that never stops watching. She's trying to keep her peace while still growing as an artist. Whether she succeeds or faces more challenges is something her fans are eager to see. Her journey has always been a mix of ambition, setbacks, and comebacks. From her early days under Kanye West to her struggles with her label, from her marriage with Iman Shumpert to the storm surrounding the leaked documents, she's faced pressure from every direction. But she continues to fight for control over her story. Her return with Escape Room and her growing work in film show that she's pushing forward. Every setback has pushed her to reinvent herself rather than stop her. But the real test is whether she can keep her balance while the world examines every decision she makes. What's clear is that her story isn't ending anytime soon. People will keep watching to see how she turns the next part of her life into something stronger than what came before.